We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays. Mike Foltynewicz out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball and maybe get a double play.
In now, Ezekiel Carrera. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And the ball is dropped. And the run's across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Now, that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Here's Brandon Phillips. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throws there, and he's dead at home plate.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike three called on the slurve that time, and there are two down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down two. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Stepping in, Darwin Barney. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate,
43.
number 43. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher
at the plate,
31.
Joe Biagini. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit to third. Phillips for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Around the horn.
Leading off for the Braves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
So stepping in, Jace Peterson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ezekiel Carrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bautista.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Mike Fultonevich.
So striding in, Mike Fultonevich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Down in order goes. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter,
Striding in once
second
again,
baseman.
Devin Travis comes into this
Travis.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Shortstop, Ryan Goins.
Into the box now. Ryan Goins dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Darwin Barney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Ball's there and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 43. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now the double steal is on here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays. Here's Brandon Phillips, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
second baseman.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Pillar's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
So the
5.
leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Left fielder,
First
Matt
delivery to him on the
Kemp.
way. Matt Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Joe Biagini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Ready once again, Ezekiel Carrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
On the move is Pillar. 1 down.
The catcher, number 24.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. Bautista is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Jace Peterson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit in the air out toward left. Carrera's there. And that retires the side. So they're held in check here. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out.
Number 55, Josh Bowmanter.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ryan Goins runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Fouled back.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Popped up. Peterson is there for it, and that's the third out. One in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 3-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Pitcher number 55, Josh Colmenter.
Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Danny Santana.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready once again, Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Nope, 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
52, Jose
Ready for
Ramirez.
another shot now. Darwin Barney. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now the
Number
lefty
43.
Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. Number 43 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Standing in now, Joe Biagini. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Three runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Brandon Phillips lead things off on the... Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Freeman.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Nick Markakis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 1. Now to the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ezekiel
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Jose Bautista will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One and 2. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. And he's safe.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Here's Kendrys Morales. took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here comes the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. One and one, here it is. Line drive to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down. Standing in, Jace Peterson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pilar racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. No problem here. One away. Sean Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Sean.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air into shallow left center. Carrera's there. And that ends the inning. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network. Set
to the Braves, number 39, Sam Freeman.
Ryan Goins is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
Darwin Barney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Freeman on the move. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice group single to reward him. Wow.
Into the box, number 43, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Justin Smoke will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Nick Markakis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Bautista is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Joe Biagini earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Roberto Ozuna records the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to